Hello and welcome to Active Bryant Systems. Get the body and fitness you want with a holistic approach. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel today, and please subscribe there. Look, you get a little bell for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this video is all about the 10 cons in the fitness industry that I think people are getting ripped off by. Okay, so the first con is that you do your first lot of qualifications and all of a sudden people start saying to you, oh, you need more knowledge, you need to do more qualifications, and you need to do more qualifications and more qualifications and more bits of paper that mean fuck all, which are not registered or recognised by anybody. So what I suggest that you do is that before you do any type of course after your personal training course, is to make sure that that course is valuable and recognised by people. So I've got a book here full of courses that I've done over the years, over the 17-year period, and some of them are highly recognised and some of them are not. They've still given me knowledge, they've still helped me to progress in my career and to help people more, but fundamentally, did I really need them? Maybe yes, maybe no. So really think about the courses that you're doing in which to progress your knowledge and to build up your practice. So, you know, sports massage qualification, highly recognised, people believe in it, they understand it. Naturopathic qualification, highly recognised, people understand it. Osteopathy, maybe not so much. Diet and lifestyle coaching, very highly sought after qualification, can help many clients. Metabolic typing, another qualification that I did. I've sold it to many people. It always works. People's bodies change and it helps you to get to the next level with your client. So really think about the bits of paper that you're getting and whether it's going to be valuable and whether your client is going to understand it. So a kettlebell certification course, does your client really want that? Is it really a benefit to you? Obviously the knowledge will help you to train your clients with kettlebells, but have you got a client base that wants to train with kettlebells? Like if you're working with chronic back pain people, then maybe it's not a course that you want to be doing. Okay, so it's just pointless. Just look at it in every different angle before you do the course, and then look at the course and go, am I going to make the money back? If you don't make the money back, don't fucking do it. Only do it if you know you're guaranteed that you can make the money back. The next one is that in the industry, they're touting supplements. Now, I believe that unless you've done a lab test or you've had a clinical test done or some sort of research to find out what supplement you need for your health, in which for you to get healthy, then you should not be touting supplements to your clients. But obviously, there's a lot of networking marketing companies out there that, in my opinion, are unscrupulous. They're tapping into the fitness industry and getting fitness trainers to sell these supplements with no lab work, with no general knowledge of understanding of whether that client may be allergic to the ingredients in the supplements. I have clients that are allergic to food all the time. So I make sure that I do conclusive lab work to find out what the client can take in their body and what they can't take in their body. I don't see the point in giving supplements to clients just for the sake of it because I might make an extra £20. Okay, so that's con number 2. So con number 3 is that you need to join certain websites in which to be a credible trainer. Now this is total bollocks, okay? I've been in the industry for 17 years, as I said before, and many of these websites do not give you credibility. What they do is that when you put your website in there and your information, it gives their website credibility. They go up, they get all the work, and you get fuck all. So if there's 25 trainers on the one website for the one key area, then it's no better than Google. From a point of view, if you do Google AdWords, You show up in Google AdWords and you pay to be at the top. But in these websites where they host where your website is and they give you a little bit of a portfolio, there's 20 other trainers. It's in rotation. So it's a total gamble whether you're shown or not. Whereas if you do Google AdWords, you're shown at the top because you're paying to be at the top. So do not join these faddy, crappy, shitty, fucking websites that won't make you any fucking money. They'll make the person that owns the website money and not you. So that's con number 3. Okay, con number 4 is, oh, you need to read this book. Oh, you need to read this book. Don't read this book. Read that book. Read this book. Read this book. Read that book. Read that book. Okay, so as you see, I've got a lot of books behind me and a lot of books in front of me. And all these books are books that I've been really interested in, and they've really opened my mind and helped me to help my clients on a deeper level. I don't just listen to what people say to me and go, oh, Scott, you need to read this book. I have a dialogue with myself. I talk to my soul and to find out whether that book is going to have any benefit to me or my clients or the sort of thing that I'm doing with my clients. So knowledge is power, but only used in the correct way. So really make sure that you're reading books that really have a huge benefit for your business or for your client or for the element of where you're trying to help somebody. Okay? So con number 5 is that you need to buy a weightlifting belt, or you need to buy these certain shoes, or you need to buy this certain t-shirt, or you need to wear Nike when you're at work. Now, I believe that, you know, as long as you're yourself and you're smart and you're clean with your clients, that's all what matters. You don't have to wear the latest shoes or the latest t-shirt in which to be a credible trainer. You know, it's all about how you sell yourself and how you are with your clients. I'm always clean, I'm always tidy. I wear Vibrams because they're really good for my feet. I wear barefoot trainers as well because they're good for my feet. I don't wear Nikes anymore because they're crap and they're not good for my feet, but they may be good for you. But I think there's a whole con about, you know, you need to, you know, wear Lycra and all this bollocks when you're at work, when you're a trainer. I think that's all bullshit. So that's another con, I think. So that's con number 5. So con number 6 is tools and tools and tools and tools in your toolbox. Now, if you go and see a mechanic and you say to the mechanic, what are the main tools that you use in your toolbox? He'll probably say there's 6 main ones and the rest of them are sitting there dusty and never get used. So you've got to remember that I'm a very, very practical person, and I try and make sure that the tools that I learn are tools that I'm going to be using again and again and again. So then that way it's not wasted money. So remember, many of the organisations out there that want you to study and do their courses are giving you tool after tool after tool after tool. But if these tools are not relevant and you're not using them often enough, then that means that you're wasting your money on them tools. They're staying in the toolbox, you're not using them, and when it comes to the time for you using that tool, you're like, how the fuck do I use that tool? How do I switch it on? How do I plug it in? How do I get the benefit out of this tool? So you have to remember that as well, is that there's many tools in your toolbox that maybe you will never use, or many tools that you may learn that you'll never use again. Many people learn a degree and they probably only use 10% of that degree, but they spent 30, 40,000 getting it. What is the point in that? I just don't see the point. Con number 7 is, that was con number 6, the toolbox. Con number 7 is supplement companies will go after you left, right and centre, but supplement companies that are not well known, as in they're not in the shops. So the way I look at it, if a supplement company is not in the shops, then maybe it's not credible enough to be in the shops, or they don't want to pay the rental to be in the shops. So what they do is that they approach you in which to sell their supplements. So you do the calling around, they're trying to get the client to buy it, and they give you a little commission. And there's a pyramid, and the person at the top of the pyramid there is earning the big money. The people at the bottom of the pyramid are earning virtually fuck all because of the time that you're having to put into building your pyramid yourself. Now, the way I look at it is that if you're trying to build somebody else's pyramid and not your own pyramid, then you're living for that person's dream and not your own dream. Now, I'm not saying that all network marketing companies are crap. What I'm saying is that many of them are, and they're all about getting the person at the top higher at the top. So they're earning the millions and the thousands, and you're earning really low amount, but you're doing all the hard work. And I know the hard work that you need to do in which to get personal training clients. You need to advertise on the internet, you need to have a good website, you need to be blogging, you need to be Facebooking, you need to be Twittering, you need to be doing LinkedIn, you need to be going networking, you need to be chatting to friends, you need to be sending out letters, you need to be, it goes on and on and on and on. All the things that you must do to run your own personal training business. And this is why I think network marketing, selling supplements is a bad idea, and it's a big con in the industry. So don't get caught into that con. Okay, the next thing is that the biggest con is that they're bringing out all these new faddy bits of equipment that maybe not be thoroughly researched, or maybe will not have the benefit that you think they're going to have with the client. So what I mean by that is, to use an example, is that, if you use a Swiss ball, it has many, many things that you can do with it. You can use it for rehabilitation, you can use it for back pain, you can use it for exercise, you can use it for sitting on, you can use it for stretching, you can use it for warming up. There's many ways that you can use a Swiss ball, and I've got one in my flat and I use them in the gym all the time. Now, but if you've got a medicine ball, you can't really stretch with the medicine ball. You can do power exercises and you can do exercises with it, but you can't really stretch with it. So the medicine ball doesn't have as much benefit as a Swiss ball. So when you're looking at your equipment that you're going to use with your clients, try and make sure you're using the equipment with the ultimate package that you can use, and many ways that you can use it. So I use the TRX with clients over the park when they're starting with me to get their base strength, and use the Swiss ball at the same time. But what I found with a TRX is that when they get to a certain strength level, it's a waste of time. It doesn't really cross over into the body, and it becomes really, really easy for that client to use. So then I have to get them in the gym and get them to use weights. So be very careful of faddy equipment in the con industry of the fitness industry. Okay. So tip number 9 is that in the industry now, you've got many ways to carry your water. You can carry it in a plastic bottle, or you can carry it in a glass bottle, or you can carry it in a metal container. Now, I believe that the metal and the glass is much better than the plastic. But you can see where they're bringing out all these little gimmicks in which to get more and more money out of you, in which for you to be conned out of your money. Like, to buy a glass bottle with plastic around it, it's £23. But if you get a glass wine bottle, it's £2. So you can save money there by not getting into these fad things that are out there. The next thing is that, tip number 9 is about the food that you're buying. So you go in Whole Foods, you go in Planet Organic, there's 49 bars of chocolate, there's 52 packets of crisps, there's 25 ways of drinking milk, there's 55 ways of having a coffee. Now, it's good to experiment and it's good to try all these things out, but really, do you really need to? A coffee is a coffee. Yeah? a donut is a donut if you're going to eat a donut, if you're not into health. So what I'm trying to say is that there's massive choice. And, you know, one bar of chocolate may be, you know, £4 to buy, whereas, you know, you go and buy a non-organic bar of chocolate, it's £1 or £2. So the choice is yours. I would rather have the organic, definitely, every time. But what I'm just trying to point out is that there's many cons in the fitness industry and the health industry now, where you've got all these people just trying to get your money constantly. You know, buy this, buy that, buy that, buy this, buy this. Please subscribe and you get 2 bells, 2 bells. So tip number 10 is that you don't have to listen to any of the shit that I've just said. And you can comment at the bottom, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please like my videos. And, you know, I do love the fitness industry. I love getting people fit. I'm fit myself. I'm 46 years old. And as you can see, look, I've still got a set of guns. I've trained today. And I just love exercising. And I love helping people not make the mistakes that I've made. So I'm not saying that courses are bad. What I'm saying is that the courses that you need to do need to be courses that will make you money and which are highly recognised. Now, at one time, the Chek Institute, I'm a master practitioner, level 4 with the Institute, was not highly recognised. But the way that I looked at it, it was like sandals. If you go to Africa and there was no sandals, you've got millions of people that you can sell sandals to. Whereas now, being a master level 4, I get more inquiries about the Chek system than anything else. And that's simply because Chekis do, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 years of study, whereas the average trainer does 3 weeks to a year at max. And people are looking for somebody with in-depth knowledge of the body, of how the body works, like a doctor, in which to really get change and to really get the body to change and improve. So if you're one of these people and you're looking for somebody that's highly qualified and likes to say things that people don't agree with or agree with, whatever they want to do, then please subscribe there, please like, and please comment. So I hope you've enjoyed my 10 top tips of the cons of the fitness industry. Don't get conned. Make sure that you research and thoroughly look into anything you're going to buy, like tools, clothes, network marketing, websites that you're going to join, even big gyms that you're going to join. You know, I heard one of the gyms in London has got 40 trainers in there. So if you're going to be the 41st trainer, how hard are you going to find it to get clients? You could think, well, there's 40 trainers in there, so the chances of me getting clients is high because there's 40 trainers walking around. Or you could look at it from a percentage point of view that I think it's only 7% of people will use a trainer in the gym. So percentage-wise, depending on the membership base, means that you may not never get a client. You may just end up wasting your money joining the gym. Oh, one other con about joining big gyms now, they want you to have their business cards, their t-shirts, pay them money to be in there, and they want you to be self-employed so they don't pay no tax, no national insurance, and don't give you any holiday pay or sick pay. This is the biggest con in the industry. So now the Uber taxi drivers, the law has been passed that they need to get holiday pay and sick pay because they're not really classed as self-employed because of all the things that they have to do. This is going to happen in the fitness industry, and I hope it happens very, very soon, because I think it's totally wrong that the trainer is not being supported. He's got to pay his £6,000 to £7,000 a year to be in the gym to get no support. And if you've got a mortgage that your mortgage is £700, £800 a month, and you're paying £600 to £700 to £1,000 a month to be in the gym, you've got to earn at least 30 grand in which to pay your bills, and charging £25 because there's 45 trainers or 40 trainers in the gym isn't going to work. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed my rant today, and I hope that you share and like it with everybody. Please subscribe in the corner, and please tell people about my video today about the 10 cons in the fitness industry. Thanks very much. I'm Scott Bryant. I'd love chatting to you today, and please comment at the bottom. If you want to do a free Skype session, you can have that from me, and we can chat about how you're not going to be conned after chatting to me. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.